Yay, look, page 2. Okay, solving inequalities with distribution. Distribution, what does that mean? Give it out to everyone in the group. Don't leave them out. Remember the story with the extra credit and the kids that didn't get any? They were so sad. Okay, so this 3. We got parentheses. 3 needs to go to everything in the group. What are we doing with this 3? What operation? Adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? Oh yeah, that's right, multiplying. So 3 times x, we get 3x. Plus 3 times 4, we get 12. Okay, keep our sign. Now, same thing like on the other page. Opposite. Now, we're left with just 3x. Positive 12 and negative 12 is 0. Keep our sign. 9 minus 12 gives us a negative 3. Careful with your negatives. Now, 3 times x, so I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. Okay, carry down our sign. We've got x is less than negative 3 divided by 3 is a negative 1. So, negative 1 on the line, open circle. X is less than, so x needs to be smaller than negative 1. Okay, next one, moving over. Now think, combining like terms. There's 2 b's on this side. I'm going to combine them. So we've got a positive 1b, if you want to write that 1 in there, minus 4b. So 1 minus 4, we end up with a negative 3b. And we still have this plus 1. Okay, carry down your sign. Now, we're going to want the opposite of adding 1. So we're going to subtract 1. Carry down your sign. Negative 3b is all that's left on this side because positive 1, negative 1 is 0. Negative 5 minus 1 becomes a negative 6. Now, negative 3 times b, I'm going to divide by a negative. Dividing by a negative, lights should be flashing saying, flip your sign. Okay, flip it over. We're just left with b. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. So we get positive 3. No, we don't. We get positive 2. Goodness, it's late. Okay. So, put it on the number line. B needs to be greater than 2. Greater than. So, we need to move positive to infinity and beyond. Okay. Alright, next one. Moving on. Okay. Stay with me, guys. You're almost there. Alright, parentheses. Give it out to everything in the group so they're not sad. Multiply. 2 times x, 2x. Minus 2 times 3, 6. Now, decide what do we need to do first. I want to deal with this x last. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. We're left with 2x. This is 0. Carry down our sign. 20 plus 6, 26. 2 times x. Cut it in half. Divide by 2. Carry down your sign. We're left with x is greater than 26 cut in half is 13. So x needs to be greater than 13, needs to be bigger than 13. Okay. Alright. Next. Parentheses. Lights flashing. Huge signs saying distribute and multiply. 4 times 2x. 8x. Plus 4 times 3, 12. Less than or equal to 36. Now, decide what are we going to do first. Subtract 12 from both sides if you want to draw that dividing. Okay. We're left with 8x on this side. Positive 12 and negative 12 is 0, so I'm not going to write anything. Carry down my sign. 36 minus 12. We get 24. Alright, last step. 8 times x. So I'm going to divide by 8. Dividing by a positive, does that flip my sign? No, sir. So we're just left with x, carry down our sign. 24 divided by 8 is 3. X is less than or equal to 3. So here's 3 on the number line. This equals to tells us to include 3. Fill it in. Close circle. But x needs to be less than 3. So we need to go down, down, down. Okay? Down, down. Hey, that's where I am today. Okay. Hey, look. Last one. You almost made it. Okay. Now, you can do 2 things. You can distribute first if you want. Or we can just get rid of this 5 if you want first. I don't really care. I'm going to distribute. So, keep this all the same. Here's my 5. Plus 2 times 4m, 8m. 2 times 7, 14. Okay. Combine like terms. Okay, so we've got 15 greater than or equal to 5 and 14 becomes 19 plus 8m. Okay. Leave the m for last. Get rid of the 19. Since it's a positive 19, we want to subtract 19 from both sides. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. We're almost done. Okay. 8m. This is 0, so I'm not going to write anything. Carry down my lovely sign. 15 minus 19. Careful with your negatives, please. Negative 4. Okay. I want m by itself. So, how am I going to separate it from 8 times m? Divide by 8 on both sides of our inequality. There's your dividing line to show you. Okay? Negative 4 divided by 8, if we want to simplify, this is a negative 1/2. Carry down my sign. Keep it the same. I divided by a positive, so that did nothing to my sign. 8m divided by 8 leaves me with 1m. So, number line, this is kind of messy. We've got a negative 1/2 here. We want to include it or fill in that circle or close circle. Now, negative 1/2 needs to be greater than or equal to m. So negative 1/2 is as big as it can get. M needs to be smaller than that. So if we need to be smaller than the negatives, we need to go down even further. Okay? Alright. So summary. Make sure to distribute and combine like terms before you subtract or multiply, divide from each side, okay? So, go in reverse order of PEMDAS like I showed you. And you have a lovely worksheet attached on the back, okay? So, solve it out. And I will see you tomorrow. Definitely the trial should be done. So, good luck. Have a good day. Smile. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears. And life is great. Okay. Bye.